Hi, my name is Dr. Eddy.Chen, and I'm a specialist in music psychiatry. I deal with musicians around the world who suffer from self-doubt, anxiety, and crippling low self-esteem. And it's my job to talk to them and listen to their problems. Hello, Brettybang, is it?
Yes.
Tell me, what's been troubling you?
Well, I've been having a significant amount of trouble practicing and improving on the violin.
Okay, so you're finding it difficult to improve on the violin and practice. How much do you practice?
I don't have enough time to practice.
I see. That is a very common symptom.
And my teacher never taught me how to practice. All he did was tell me to play down bow and up bow.
What an irresponsible teacher. Your teacher should have taught you how to practice.
I think so. I didn't have a great teacher when I first started as well because I was never set up properly. So that's why I can't play well, because I don't have time and it just doesn't work.
It's not your fault.
And
What was your first teacher's fault?
my hands are small, my pinky is small. I don't know why, but I don't know. Why do violin makers have smaller violins?
Inconsiderate violin makers. Some people don't have big hands. Yeah, that's right. It's okay.
And
It's not your fault.
sometimes I just can't get sound, you know. I try to practice like once, 5 minutes every month, and the sound just doesn't come out. Contact point has to be on point, but when it's on point, the sound doesn't come out. Like sometimes it works, but you know, like I want a more consistent basis.
Let me ask you, when was the last time you got a rehab?
That's why.
It's the rehab, man. Look, the reason you can't play well is not because you don't practice. It's because you don't get a rehab.
But I can't afford a rehab. The rehabs are too expensive. Like, how do I expect musicians to become better, violins to become better if the rehab is too expensive?
Yeah.
I've got to work, I've got to walk, catch the bus, I've got to sleep, I've got to eat. I've got to go grocery shopping, I've got to hang out with my friends, I have to watch a movie, I have to eat dessert, I have to complain.
It's alright. At least when you complain, the world knows that it's not your fault that you're not improving on the violin. It's alright.
It's not my fault.
Look, seems to me like if you can't afford a rehab, you had a bad teacher as a setup. How about you? Tell me about your instrument.
I got it in a garage sale, but to get an expensive violin, you can't because they're all too ridiculously expensive and I can't afford it. The bankers and investors buy everything. Now I have to suffer.
That's another common problem musicians face, where they practice so much on a violin that's not so expensive, whereas other kids who are lucky get to play on very expensive instruments that automatically make them sound good. Now, what's the point of practicing when you could just be lucky and get an expensive instrument?
It's not fair.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
There's one more thing, there's too many prodigies out there. Who do they think they are? They just got lucky because they got a right teacher and right parents. I didn't have their guidance.
Society has these unrealistic expectations of talent.
But I love music. Music is everything I do. I am music.
That's
So
okay.
what do I do?
All you need to do is post about it on social media. I'm going to prescribe you 2 possible medications. Okay?
Wow.
The first is viola therapy, where starting from once a week and increasingly, you switch over to viola. With viola, you don't need to practice. There's no prodigies. There's no competition. You don't need to practice.
Okay.
It's okay. Your other choice then is to basically quit music as a career, quit your dreams. That's alright. get a steady job, and then post on YouTube comments criticizing actual musicians who are trying their best and criticize the interpretation, because it's always easier to point fingers at people than
You're right.
to
You're right.
go through it yourself, right?
I look forward to try them both. I will first try the viola therapy, and if that doesn't work, I'll do number 2 and quit. Thank
luck.
you. Thank
Okay guys, in case you weren't aware, that was a little bit of a dumb skit. We're obviously being sarcastic. You should practice, just in case you couldn't tell the sarcasm.
But I don't have enough subscribers. I can't play music with no subscribers.
Just can't, man.
There's no one will listen to me.
I just gotta. Maybe you should get a real job. You can't get a real job because robots and technology are taking over human jobs.